All right, here we are. We've got the boat in the garage. We're cutting it pretty close. I had to move my workbench over there just to fit it in here. The Ford was I can't remember how many feet the Ford was. This is probably about, I think it's about it's over a foot longer than the Ford was. So we had to do some rearranging to get it in the garage, or I had to do, me and the monkey on my back. So here it is. I didn't really have or give a really good look at it in the video before, but I mean, it's rough, you know. It wasn't driving, or it was driving not too long ago. They had a 455 Buick in here, which got pulled out, and they had one of those B&M ratchet shifter deals. I'm assuming the guy took it to the track or something. I don't know. I doubt it went very fast, but I did find in the glove box. I can't find it now. There was a sheet for a car show, like a registry sheet, and it was back from 2012. So at least I knew it was on the road then. And yeah. So the rockers are pretty good. Got little areas like that. Let me get in here. That right there. All of that there. It's all solid underneath there. This front fender is kind of a nightmare, but you can't, I mean, it's not like you can get these fenders, because usually right here, they are eaten up right here all the way back to here. If you ever watch movie Christine, when he finds her when she's all junked up, the whole of this fender cap here rots out real bad all the way up in the front. So can't really get rid of that fender. I just have to make do with what I have. Damn it, I can't get over there. But so parts are kind of scarce for these things, so you have to make do with what you have, fix what you have, or pay a shit ton of money for parts. So the floors aren't too bad. I've got that spot there. There's a couple in the back. If you lift this carpet up, there's a couple spots back there. The trunk pan's really good. And all up underneath the hood here, so you know, it's all real clean. I am looking for a 318. I'll take any Mopar, but I'm really looking for a 318 just because they're so easy to, you know, get parts for, and I think they're a little cheaper. I don't know, maybe not, but it seems that way. It seems like the 318 is going to be more affordable for me. And I remember the Dart ran real, you know, pretty decent for the shape it was in, but I know the 318s are, at least from what I hear, known to be bulletproof. So I think I might do that. I've got an ad on Craigslist for looking for a 318 and a transmission for this. It like I said, all the wirings there and everything, it looked like it had been run fairly recently, so if I get an engine, it shouldn't be too much to get it going. My plan is to get it running and driving the way it is right now, and what I'm gonna do is I don't know, maybe, you know, enjoy it for a little bit, and then I'm gonna start on my body work and everything. I'm gonna do like I'm thinking custom, you know, kind of like how the Ford was. I'm gonna drop it for sure. I said it's not easy to find parts for these, so Drop spindles for the front. I found some, but they're for disc brakes. You had to get a disc brake kit and all that stuff. I think it was from, it wasn't Fat Man. I think it was Fat Man that did it. But it was like 550 bucks for this drop spindles in the front. Then you had to get the disc brake kit and all that. So I'm sure the rest of that wasn't cheap. So you're gonna end up spending a lot of money on that. So I don't know. I might go a cheap way out on the front end and cut some coils out. I don't know. I hate doing that, but I really hate spending that kind of money. At least right now, you know. I know I say this, but I think I'm gonna hang on to this car for a long time. And if I really decide that I am going to, I don't mind spending that kind of money on that every once in a while. But the rear end should be easy, I would think. Just 3-inch blocks or whatever, you know. Drop the rear end. I want the Fury trim. It comes down and goes forward like that. I know all the Mopar guys, they're real purists, you know. If it's a Savoy, you should stick with a Savoy trim, you know, and all that. And I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to get I'm not going to get the Fury trim because, believe it or not, for me to get the Fury trim from here to here would probably cost me about, on the cheap end, probably $1,000 for both sides. I'd say it's probably a lot more. So that's not going to happen at all. I've been researching, and I know I always have bigger dreams than what I really actually end up doing, but I've been researching how to make trim. And I figured at some point if I get a bead roller, I might be able to get some stainless and start practicing. And it's possible, you know, for me to, now I might not be able to make it exactly how Plymouth had it, but, you know, I can make a strip of trim here and then go up. I just love that, well, you guys know what I'm talking about, where they have the insert with the trim, and it slants down like so and then goes across and then comes to a point on the front. I know I shouldn't mix 57 and 58 and Savoy and Fury and all that, but I really don't care. This is, you know, this car is my making, my creation, so that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm not doing the Christine clone though. Like I said, I think I'm gonna do a custom, but I do want that Fury trim. That just makes the lines look so much better, and it flows forward. It just looks real cool. Looks like the car's moving when it's not. Still don't know what I'm doing with paint. I probably will do a two-tone. I'll probably do the two-tone roof and the rest of the car. Colors, I don't know. Frank up there always wants me to paint stuff green, but I probably won't do that. Maybe I will, who knows. But right now I'm just trying to figure out if I want to flake it, flake the roof maybe, or do like a metallic all over, or do a pearl, or do a candy. I think I might rule candy out. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go candy on this. I'd like a metallic maybe, or a pearl. But I already did the pearl, so I don't want to do a pearl again, but I just love pearl. I like doing pearl. And I really want to kind of redeem myself from the Ford, because I did have modeling, a lot of modeling on the side from when I painted that Ford. It turned out better than I thought it would, starting off my first paint job doing a, you know, right off the bat doing a pearl, but I'd really like to hone that in, because I love pearls. So I don't know, maybe I'll do a white, all white, I don't know. You know, it's just one of those things. All white, pearl with, you know, some kind of flake, crazy color on top. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Something with radical fins like this, I always thought a darker color looks better, because you don't need that extreme color to make this car pop, because it's got the lines for it already. So, you know, something like the Ford that was round, you know, that bright color kind of made everything stand out. But, you know, with this, it's already got the lines. It doesn't need to be, you know, it needs to be toned down if anything, but maybe not, who knows. But I will repaint the entire interior. And yeah, so that's about it for now, guys. Just a little update. this was all done on my phone, so I am returning that video camera, and Amazon's pretty good at taking stuff back. So I saw there's a local pawn shop that has cheap cameras, or you can get good cameras for like 50 bucks. The only problem is I don't know, you never know where they came from, and you know, I don't know. But we'll see. I'll get a camera at some point though, and we're gonna be doing the Model A still. I'm not gonna start on the body work on this till the Model A is done. At least that's the plan. So we still got a lot to do. Got a lot to catch up on. Right now I'm gonna stand still because of money. So after I bought this and shipped it, I'm broke. That's how it goes. Also, Christmas is here. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. And you take it easy.